Hi, my name is Mitch Eilerman with RV Wholesalers. I'm going to give you a walkthrough today on a 2608 SB. It's a Rockwood ultralight. First thing we'll do, we'll start with the front. You'll notice they've got a nice one-piece fiberglass front cap with an automotive glass windshield. They've got an LED awning light, and then they do a rock guard right here. Rockwood's been one of our top sellers for 15 years now that I've been here, and as far as quality goes, you're going to have a hard time beating it. So keep following me. We'll go over on the next side here, and I'll go over some of the features that they've got on it as well. Starting on this side here, you've got power jacks. So first, the front jacks are going to be power to take it off and on your tow vehicle. The four corner jacks are all power, which we always option in. Basically, you just come over, you push your button, and that runs the jacks up and down without having to crank them. Same way taking it off and on the tow vehicle. Keep moving towards the back here. You're going to notice you've got different storage compartments right here. So this will be, you've got a location here. You've got, nice thing here is you've got a magnet. So instead of those little clips that break over time, all you do is do that. You don't have to worry about holding the head up with your head or breaking that clip and everything. And you've got nice slam latch baggage doors, which a lot of the manufacturers don't use those. So you got to constantly push them, and where these you just drop and then it just stops like that. So keep moving back here. Got another storage back. Now what you're really going to like once we get on the inside, this floor plan is it's just under 30 foot. So very compact floor plan, but it's going to give you a ton of space. It's a front kitchen with a rear bedroom. The biggest thing that everybody loves about this layout is you've got a huge living room with a huge front kitchen, but then you're going to have a lot of room in the back with it having a bed slide as well. If you move over here, I'll show you, you've got a ton of storage, and this is all storage underneath the bed. One thing I wanted to point out is look at the framing. They do aluminum framing even on their beds on the inside. You're going to have a hard time finding any manufacturer out there that's doing that. So again, slam latch baggage doors. Keep moving around to the back side. One thing new with Rockwood too is you got a 2-inch receiver, all right? And that comes straight from the manufacturer now. Now, a lot of manufacturers don't have the ability to do that. You can take your spare tire, you can move that down if you want to use it for like a bike rack or some type of rack on the back. They do backup camera prep. They also have a rear ladder, full walk-on roof. The construction of the Rockwood is full vacuum bonded with block foam insulation, so it's not going to absorb moisture over time, it's not going to settle over time, and it's not going to rot either. Keep moving over onto this side. This is another new thing that Rockwood's doing this year. This is called, basically it's essentially located with all your inlets. So city water intake, your black tank flush, your winterization, and then all your cable jacks. So a lot of manufacturers, you got to go jump on that side of the unit to this side of the unit, and everything's in different locations. They put everything right here, and then they also put your outside shower and your fresh, all centrally located in one spot, which just makes it a lot convenient for you as far as when hooking everything up. We'll keep moving over. Again, I said that you got your outside shower, your fresh fill there. That button here is just your other, for your back two jacks as well, for stabilization. You'll notice they've got solid surface steps on both doors, so you no more banging. It's a lot sturdier going in and out. They don't cut the corner. A lot of manufacturers are only going to give you one large grab handle on your main door. They put them on both again, so you got an entry that can go into your bedroom or also into the living room. Keep moving down a little bit farther here. Basically, this is your spot to hang the TV. It comes with the TV standard in the living room. You can take that out, plug right here, and then plug right into your jacks. This is where you got a little table. You can that comes with the unit. You just slide that on there. You've got a little spot to prep and cook and stuff like that. Keep moving. Oh, one big thing before I forget. They're the only manufacturer I know right now or brand name actually, that is doing the tire pressure monitoring system. And what's so nice about that is you've got, basically it hooks up into your vehicle and it'll tell you if you're losing power or losing air in your tires rapidly, slowly, and it also will tell you if they're getting too hot, so you know you got a brake stuck or something like that. Huge thing that, you know, you look on all the forums and everything, that's the biggest complaint is, you know, a tire went out and you didn't even know it. Well, now you'll always know if you're going to have an issue with those tires, and it's a lot safer when going down the road too. It's, you know, typically that's going to be a $500 option somewhere, and they put it on standard. They also do Torflex Dexter axles and suspension, which has got 10-year warranty. A lot of manufacturers ain't doing that either. One thing before we go on the inside, you're going to notice that this RV Wholesaler is the Buckeye service guarantee. That's one big thing we do for our Ohio customers, and basically what's all included in that is you've got free delivery. So if you want to have the unit delivered to you, we can deliver it to you for free anywhere in Ohio. We also give you a free loaner RV. So if you got a major warranty issue where your unit's going to be in the shop for a long period of time, we give you a free unit to use so you ain't missing trips. So those are a lot of big things that we're doing for our Ohio customers, and just trying to make sure you're taken care of as far as when traveling, you know, going traveling or camping locally. And we do different specials for winterization and everything else. So that's one thing that you won't find any other dealers. They're not going to give you a loaner RV, and they're definitely not going to deliver the unit for free for you. So let's go ahead and move on to the inside. All right, now that we're in the inside, I'm going to start up here because this is usually what all the wives or the ladies like. Look how huge the kitchen is. They use all solid surface countertops, okay? They've got the nicer ovens. So you'll notice how deep that oven is. Most of them are going to be about half of it. So you're going to be able to fit a pizza in there. Rather than this, you could easily fit a turkey or a chicken in there and still bake. They do an undermount sink, which is all stainless steel. Full solid surface countertops. They do a glass top, so you got more counter space. So all you got to do is flip this twice. You've got 3 burners, and then you can flip it back down, and that gives you a lot of counter space when you're not using the stove part of it. They do larger gas and electric refrigerators. You'll notice most of them are going to be a little bit smaller, but they still do a lot bigger fridge and you still have the option for the gas as well. They've also went to stainless steel front on their microwaves. Got a little bit of stainless mixed in with their ovens fronts too, so everything just blends real well. This is the American Maple cabinets, which is the upgrade. It's more of a raised panel. They do make a flat panel, like shaker type of cabinet too, which is called slate wood. We've got the booth dinette here, and then we also went theater seating. And basically, you've got a few options as far as getting this model. You could get it with a table with 4 chairs. You could get that with a sofa that turns into a bed. What we typically will do when we stock ours, we like to give it with a booth dinette, so you can still utilize that as a bed. And then the theater seating, so that you can it reclines. You'll notice you've got little tables here. So basically how this works is you've got heat, you've got light, and then you've got these little tables that'll go in there. So when you're sitting here directly across from your fireplace, your entertainment center, your TV, you're directly across from it. You can push, just pull this back. You can flick up your legs. It's a lot more comfortable for relaxing at night compared to, you know, like your sofa that's not going to flip up and have the legs. So big thing to consider, this does have massage as well. So these theater seating, I'm about 6'5" myself. So as far as the theater seating goes, it fits pretty good on me. So it's not something that's cheaper compared to a lot of the manufacturers out there. All right, so let's keep on moving to the back here. So as you can see, you got a big kitchen, big living area, and then this is what really sells the unit when you're going in. Before I swing back, I want to just point one thing out that I missed before we go to the back. You've got all this space for, you know, pantry. You can take these shelves out and use it for hanging. It's already got the hooks in there. What I like too is right when you walk in the door, there's this open spot right here. That's where you can take your shoes and put your shoes in there. They're out of the way. It doesn't track up the whole room. You'll notice on the flooring, this is the wood look flooring. I stock all mine with wood look flooring. It seems to be 90% of the orders. It does have an option to go with tile flooring, and we can always order one exactly how you want it. They do a full ducted AC. So you can dump directly right here, or you can just keep it ducted like we always do. And when you look up in the vents, I'm going to show you a vent real quick here. One thing that you'll notice, if you can get up in there and show them a little bit there, you see that there's all white foam, so a lot like a coffee cup. That's what I wanted to point out to you, that you've got block foam insulation. So your ducts run through the ceiling, right? Well, they're AC, so that's going to put off condensation. So over time, with block foam insulation, it won't absorb that moisture. A lot of manufacturers are going to put a bad insulation in here, right? So over time, that bad insulation is going to absorb the moisture. It's going to start settling, and then your ceiling's going to start caving in basically and absorbing mold and moisture and everything else. So that's one big thing that a lot of manufacturers aren't doing, because you can't see it. So they don't have to worry about it because you don't know that. So I just wanted to point that out. That's the difference in the quality that Rockwood's doing compared to a lot of the competition. Now let's go ahead and move on back. We'll start here. Bathroom. You got access to go to your bathroom from the living area and your bedroom. You'll notice they've got a nice glass shower, sink, toilet. Toilet's on an angle, so you've got plenty of leg room. Another thing that they're doing in here is the shower miser. So what a shower miser is, if you can see this little thing right here, I'll scoot out of the way a little bit, that little blue thing right there. So what a shower miser does is, if you're camping somewhere and you've got, basically you're dry camping, you don't have a hookup, so when you turn on the shower miser, it keeps recirculating that water, and it'll turn a color so that you know, hey, I've got hot water now, and you just didn't waste a bunch of your fresh water into your gray tank waiting for it to warm up. So that's one big thing you'll like. Right above me, they use a 10-blade fantastic fan with a vent cover that's already on the unit. So basically when you open this up, it can pull air through the trailer or out of the trailer. It's got a vent cover, so if you guys leave in the middle of the day and you forgot to close that, you don't have to worry about if it rains. When you come back, you got a big mess in here and no water or anything will get in. You can keep that fan running all the time. If we keep moving to the back here, one thing you'll notice is you've got all this room, right? Because this is a bed slide. So you've got a unit that's under 30 foot, 2 slide outs, full bedroom, wide open. You've got a huge back area. Again, you've got all this storage underneath. You've got 2 nice drawers. You notice the drawer glides they use, the nice drawer glides, so that you can put a lot of weight in there, and those are full extended drawer glides, so it's easy to get in and out. Again, you notice that they finished everything off with aluminum framing, so that goes under. If you want to slide over here, I'm going to show them how much storage you've got back here too. So this whole area is a mirror, and then also it's all hanging. So you got all hanging, and then again, it's got all the drawers. There's 1, 2, 3, 4 drawers, and they're deep drawers. So you've got plenty of storage for, you know, towels, socks, and everything else. And you just got a ton of room at the foot of the bed too. And they run the linoleum all the way back, so it's easy to clean. You don't have a bunch of carpet that over time it's going to wear out. Let's move back out into the living room here. I'll tell you a little bit, you know, if you've got more questions on the unit, just give us a call. Again, our website is www.rvwholesalers.com. You can call our direct lines. The phone number will go is 1-877-877-4494, and that'll just hit ask for sales. It'll swing into us. We'll go over, you know, questions that you have. I know them. My name's Mitch. You can ask for me. I'll help you out with it. And a big thing that what you'll notice difference with us is, yes, pricing will be good. We've already went over the Buckeye service guarantee for Ohio customers, but then nationwide customers, it's called nationwide service and warranty. So if you ever have any issues, I would say at least half my business is out of state. If you got an issue, all you do is you call to the dealership. We've got a full-time customer service department. They'll tell you exactly where to go, right there in your state or anywhere you're traveling. We pay for the approved warranty claim out of our pocket, so you don't have to fight with the factory to get reimbursed, and you don't have to shell out money so that you don't have, camping money, or you're in the middle of a trip and, now you got to shell out all this money. We do all that for you. We take care of you so that you're getting taken care of anywhere you live, camp, or travel. No other dealership does that. You got to go back to the dealer you bought it from, which you just can't do when you're on taking trips. So feel free to give us a call. I'd love to help you out. Love to take care of you and introduce you to our RV Wholesalers family. I appreciate you taking the time going through the Rockwood with me today. Thank you.